Good evening and welcome to Back to School Night for Woodson's Leadership class. My name is Dan Schaefer.
And I'm Lynn Schmatter. We're very happy to have you tonight. This is my 12th year at Woodson and my 5th year in leadership. Dan and I will be making cameo appearances throughout this video, so grab some popcorn, sit back, and enjoy.
Again, my name is Dan Schaefer. This is my 22nd year at Woodson High School and my 16th year teaching Woodson Leadership.
Our mission is to cultivate the qualities of a good leader in our students while allowing them to put these skills into practice in our school and community. The way we do this is we empower students with creative control over projects and activities. We allow the students to own and manage their successes and failures. We provide opportunities for students to gain understanding of culture from a broad perspective, and we place a strong emphasis on public speaking.
Many of the events we have take place outside of school hours and require students to be in attendance. A complete list of those events is listed on Schoology, so it's not surprising that sometimes students may not be able to make it due to conflicts. Students should let us know in advance if they have conflicts before a required event. What might a typical day look like in leadership? Well, I'm fond of saying there are no typical days in leadership, but we do always start with attendance, go through some birthdays, announcements, quote of the day, where a student brings a quote, a leadership quote. We have the adulting quote of the day, as seen here.
Today's adulting quote is, when necessary, look at yourself in the mirror and give yourself...
Like many of the traditions that we have in leadership, the adulting quote started randomly. Ms. Schmatter one day said, I have a quote I think we should really tell the kids. And then from that, outgrew the adulting quote of the day. Every day, Mrs. Schmatter reads a different quote to the students about how to be a better adult. Some of them focus on how to organize better, some of them a little more personal, but always something interesting for the kids to reflect on. But right now, a typical day just doesn't look typical. After we do this little introductory process, students probably are getting into their committees and working on their assignments for the first quarter. Every student is in a committee. Ask your student what committee they're in. Likely revolved around homecoming. However, there are other committees also going on during the first quarter that don't involve homecoming, but they do all involve lots of planning and execution. We're looking forward to seeing the products of their hard work as the quarter continues.
The way our quarter grades are structured is as follows. Committee work is 40%. Event participation and attendance also 40%. Class work is 20%. The final grade for the course is calculated as follows. Each quarter grade is 20%, and there is a culminating project, which is also 20%. Thank you for taking the time to join us this evening.
We hope you enjoyed our presentation. I'm now going to include a video we showed last year to students who are interested in joining the class to get a fuller picture of what leadership is about.
Have a good night.
The W.T. Woodson SGA Leadership class is designed to develop leadership skills in students through committee work, presentations, independent assignments, service hours, and interaction with other students and teachers. Space in the class is limited, therefore an application process is in place. The Woodson Leadership class serves to instill values of integrity, service, passion, and cooperation into its students and the school community. We provide an opportunity for dedicated students to be positive role models both inside and outside of the classroom and make Woodson a better place. Our goal is to make a difference in our school and community through passionate commitment to integrity, diversity, instilling school spirit, and principled service. Students learn and develop leadership skills for the future and then put those skills into practice through the planning and implementation of events. As a leader, you are a role model. You are expected to conduct yourself as a responsible, positive student. Each student will have a different level of responsibility, and it's up to you to decide how much responsibility you get. You get out of the class what you are willing to put in, and if you're willing to put in the work, you will succeed in this class. While in the classroom, you'll learn about your leadership style and philosophy and develop SMART goals. You'll come to understand yourself better and build self-esteem and self-awareness. You'll become a better public speaker and a more skilled communicator in an environment of trust, diversity, and community building. Here are a list of some of the activities leadership students are responsible for. Now that you know some information about leadership and what we do, why might you want to apply for the class? Well, we asked some of our current students why they applied.
I applied to leadership because I knew it would be a space where I could create a greater impact within our school and community.
I applied to leadership because I wanted to be more involved in school and I wanted to meet new people.
I applied to leadership because I wanted to organize school events and promote school spirit.
I applied to leadership because I wanted to have a positive influence on my community, and I felt as though that the opportunities along with the responsibilities given in leadership would help me do so.
I was looking for opportunities that were different from my usual extracurricular sports, athletics.
I applied for leadership because I wanted to be more involved in organizing school events.
I joined leadership because when I was a freshman, leadership students got me involved in a pep rally, and I knew from then on that I wanted to be involved in school activities.
I applied to leadership because I wanted to be more involved with the school and the events we held. I also wanted to surround myself with the students who wanted to make a difference in other students' lives.
And I wanted to be more in tune or more involved in my school and find new people too. I mean, it's kind of hard to connect with people sometimes because of your school schedules and everything, so it was a great way to meet new people. And when I found about leadership, I was like, why not give it a shot? And when I did, it was probably one of the best decisions I have ever made in my high school career.